Hello, trading is closed on November 7th, 2016. Over the weekend, I said unless we gapped over this high, that this was a weak formation and that breaking lower should lead to a crash. I also said I didn't think the crash would happen, although I'd been wrong before. Well, we gapped over the high, which is what we had to do to avoid a crash. I said if that should happen, we should get higher prices still. We had some MEJT targets from November 4th, and those printed. We had a target which failed to print in its preferred time frame on November 2, that printed. We had a target which failed to print in its preferred time on November 1, that printed, and there was a support level there. Tomorrow's pattern tends to be strong and close near the high, but that doesn't mean we have to go up in a straight line. MEJT says that sometime during tomorrow's trade, we should have a steep drop of at least 8 to 10 points. And even though there isn't anything requiring it to come at the open, we'll see this is a very strong resistance area at the close, and I think a gap down at the open is the most likely time for that drop to occur. I think we've completed our ABC down for A. We should be making 3 waves up, and that implies higher moves, higher prices are coming. This actually didn't work. Here's your TD line. We're supposed to drop down to around 2049. Once we go over the line like this, unless we gap down under it tomorrow, I would forget about it. What's interesting is that we close to the resistance level. This is the top of wave grade B. Here's your 50% fib resistance. Here's your demarked signals to buy on a 30-minute chart. This is a sign of a strong move coming because within 3 bars of hitting 13, we traded over 8. We also traded over the high of the TDST line. However, the TDST line is resistance, and this price is a TDST line on multiple time frames. So we have a straight line rally too, but not through resistance. If we're going to continue here uninterrupted, we should have a gap over today's high, and ideally a strong one, because of the TDST line resistance and the Fibonacci resistance. I think that's not the most likely outcome, although I can't say it's impossible. I look for a sharp drop, 8 to 10 points at least, at some time tomorrow. The system doesn't really say what price that drop begins from, but there's strong resistance here, and absent a gap over that price, I think the open is the most likely time for that drop to occur. No prediction on the close, though. It's entirely possible we could drop sharply at the open, then rally the rest of the day. No prediction on an up or down close, just a prediction for a sharp drop at sometime tomorrow, at most likely occurring right at the open. And that's today's call.